Greetings from Bulgaria, I'm Vulkk. It's only the third day of Star Wars Celebration 2017 and the good news just don't stop rolling and appearing for us. This video will be dedicated as quickly as possible of me describing and announcing to you guys the shortest version of the overview or recap of the Star Wars Battlefront 2, the EA panel from today. So many news and all of them are really interesting. So if you want the longer version, I have two options or two offers for you. First, visit the link that will appear here somewhere right now. That will lead you to the article that I've published a few minutes earlier, actually, on my website. Or if you have the time, just watch the full 50-ish minute recording of the whole panel with various guests from the developer teams of the 3 studios working on this game. So let's jump into the news. The release date for Star Wars Battlefront 2 will be 27th November 2017. Early access will be available, of course. Pre-ordering the game will grant you in-game rewards as well as early access. Well, that's only natural. The game will feature a fully fledged and fully developed single story campaign as well as seriously improved and expanded multiplayer. All developers from the 3 studios working on the game, Criterion, Motive, and of course DICE, with the supervision of EA, they are all in constant connection and discussion with the Lucasfilm story group that we know from the Star Wars show. If you follow that, you probably know who these guys are and what they do. Heroes and ships will be upgradable as well. Space battles will be a significant part of the multiplayer experience. The book that I announced before you not so long ago, called Inferno Squad, now has a different title. Star Wars Inferno Squad will be called officially Star Wars Battlefront 2 Inferno Squad, and it's gonna be the summer hit from Christie Golden, the author. The book will be released on 25th of July 2017. The story will be of the first years after the formation of Inferno Squad, and the author got to work in a very close relations with the developers of the game to bring the atmosphere of all of the worlds and the new places we will get to visit in Battlefront 2 as we play it to the book. The first world we will encounter in the book is actually a peaceful planet that voluntarily became part of the Empire. That's what's unique. You know, we are usually familiar with the ways the Empire deals. They just completely invade and force everything upon the nations that on the planet. Anyway, moving on. Star Wars Battlefront 2 will be available for all the 3 major platforms, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 4. Now, a few more details about the story player campaign, the single player version, and the multiplayer. The single player campaign will begin right from the moment of the blowing of the Death Star from Return of the Jedi, and it's going to follow the adventures of a special female soldier from Inferno Squad. Now the name is, let me scroll here with the notes, Aiden Versio, if I remembered it correctly, but it's way too soon as they announced it and I wasn't able to find it written anywhere, so I don't know how exactly it's spelled. That's why I didn't publish it in the article, but it's here in my notes with the way I'm supposed to pronounce it. That's right, the book was announced a while ago and it turned out to be a prequel to the second Battlefront game. The new story will be canon. Did you hear that? We got a brand new canon story in a Star Wars game, finally. During the single player campaign, we will meet iconic Star Wars characters in appropriate times that will feel natural and part of the whole story. At least that's what the developers promised during the panel. Parts of the campaign will even allow players to take the role and play as Luke Skywalker and Kylo Ren, working hard to deliver a true single-player story campaign that feels Star Wars. That's the biggest goal from the developing team. Yes, for the first time in a Battlefront game from DICE, and now DICE are being backed up by Criterion and Motive. I don't know much about these other 2 studios, but DICE produced a fantastically looking and really true to the Star Wars worlds and universe overall game. Unfortunately, what was majorly missing for me to make me like and buy Battlefront 1 from 2015 was the single player and the campaign, single player experience and adventure. Now let's talk about multiplayer. In multiplayers for Battlefront 2, Players will have a chance to pilot many epic ships such as the Millennium Falcon, of course, and Slave One, as well as play heroes from all three movie eras of Star Wars, the prequels, the classic trilogy, and the new, I like to call it Disney trilogy, the one that's currently in development. We are about to see the second film from the new trilogy this December. Remember? If you've missed the panel about The Last Jedi, go see it. It was from the first day, from the second day actually. Oh god, I'm confused now. It was from the first day, yesterday. Anyway, tons of new players and new planets will be available as maps. The heroes as well as the ships and maps will be from all of the movies. New classes include, well, because we saw them in screenshots, not because they were officially announced, Federation droids, Empire soldiers and officers, as well as heroes such as Jyn Erso, Rey, Luke, Boba Fett, and many more. There will be brand new unique classes introduced for multiplayer, as well as weapons, vehicles, abilities, and more. Hopefully, all of these will be included in the game itself, not through paid DLCs, but we know how EA works. So, as I told you, I wasn't really a huge fan of the first Battlefront, but because of the announcement and the fact that this reveal trailer was completely devoted to the story campaign of the game, I am now having huge, insanely big hopes for what Battlefront 2 is going to be, hopefully. And if it really delivers, it will be absolutely worth it. I'm a little bit skeptical on pre-ordering, but depending on what they promise and what kind of delivery they have, I might actually go and really pre-order the game. Release is this November, so that's not that far away. Are you guys excited? I think I am. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Click the like button and help me out. Visit my website vulkk.com for daily videos and news. To help me improve and expand, consider becoming my patron with a small monthly pledge. And stay in touch by following me on Facebook and Twitter.